and I'm in lockdown with my family. And one day Dad came up to me. He said,
Chloe,
I said, yo.
are you busy?
I said, no.
Can you do your homework for geography?
Yo, my name's Chloe, and I'm in lockdown with my family. And one day Mum came up to me. She said,
Chloe,
I said, yo.
are you busy?
I said, no.
Can you please go and look after Ozzy?
Yo, my name's Chloe, and I'm in lockdown with my family. And one day Sammy came up to me. He said,
Chloe,
I said, yo.
are you busy?
I said, no.
Can you watch some TV with me?
Yo, my name's Chloe, and I'm in lockdown with my family. And one day Jacob came up to me. He said,
Chloe,
I said, yo.
are you busy?
I said, no.
Can you come and play Monopoly?
Yo, my name's Chloe, and I'm in lockdown with my family. And one day AJ came up to me. He said, Chloe. I said, yo. Are you busy? I said, no. Can you please play with Barbie? Yo, my name's Chloe, and I'm in lockdown with my family. And one day God came up to me. He said,
Chloe,
I said, yo.
are you busy?
I said, yes.
Hi Seekers and United. I'm missing you all so much. I can't wait for us all to see each other again. It's lovely though to see some of your messages that your parents are sending through, so keep them coming. I hope you enjoyed that version of Yo, my name is Chloe. What I wanted to talk to you about today is kind of part of how that song has changed. So as we know, we've been told we have to self-isolate, we have to stay at home, we can't go out to all the places that we usually go. And so life has changed quite a lot for us. I bet you used to go to sports clubs or activities like brownies or scouts or perhaps swimming lessons, or maybe you used to be part of some type of dance group or things like that, places where you would normally go that you can no longer go to. And this is really making me think about what the government are calling the essentials. I like to call it back to basics. Thinking about what is absolutely important and really necessary at this time. So we know we're allowed to go out for exercise. The government has recognized, and we all do, that it's really important for our whole well-being, for how we think and how we feel, and also for our bodies, that we can go out for exercise and that we do that once a day. So I hope you're all finding the opportunity to do that. Another thing that's obviously essential is food. So we're allowed to go and buy food so that we have got things to eat. The other essential is staying at home. We know that our health is the most important thing right now that the government want to protect. And to do that, we have to stay at home. So those are the essentials, the back to basics that the government is talking about, and we're all having to abide by at the moment. And you know, the Bible talks about times like this, where there are times and seasons for change. I want to read to you a little bit from Ecclesiastes 3, and it says, there is a time for everything. There's a time for, there's a right time for everything. Everything on earth has its special season. There's a time to be born and a time to die. There's a time to plant and a time to pull up plants. There's a time to kill. We know we hear a lot about wars sometimes, and a time to heal. There is a time to destroy and a time to build. There is a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to be sad and a time to dance. And the Bible goes on and talks about different seasons and different times. At the moment, we're just in a season, we're just in a time where we're having to stay in and change what we normally do. And I'm really looking forward to the time and the season when this will change and we'll be allowed to get together again. We're going to have a really fantastic time, a big celebration party. But what I really want to do is make sure I make the most of this season. of this opportunity while everything else has stopped. Our normal activities, obviously going to school being one of those big things that used to take up a big time and a big part of our day. So things have changed a lot, but I really want to take this opportunity to hear what God is saying. We saw there in the video that Chloe did for us that there are lots of things that actually can still keep us very busy, and they're not bad things, but I think that we could probably add one more essential thing to what I'm calling the basics. So we know about food, we know about exercise, we know about looking after our health, but what about looking after our spirits and our souls? What about looking after what Jesus is saying to us, thinking about what he wants to talk to us about during this season? Are we being careful to listen to him and to spend time with Jesus? Or are we perhaps missing it already because of these other things that can very quickly make us busy? It's just a different kind of busy, but it's still busy. And I just want to ask you, along with me, to think about how we can make the most of this opportunity to really spend time with Jesus, to really hear what it is that he is saying to us in this season, so that when it's all over and we can come back together again for Seekers and United and go back to all our schools and our usual sports activities, etc., will we have grown in our relationship with Jesus, or will we have missed an opportunity? So thinking again about Ecclesiastes 3, I want you to have a little think about this season, this time, and how you can make the most of growing your relationship with Jesus. You know, he's always waiting. He always wants to spend time with us. It's up to us to make sure we make that time. So perhaps if you've done a routine for the day, you can make sure that there's a part of that routine that includes Jesus. Make sure that all of your activities and the things that you're doing now in your new routine, in your new day, allow opportunity for God to talk to you and for you to hear him. So United, I'm just so looking forward to seeing you again. But for now, remember, spend time with Jesus every day.
Okay, Seekers and United, we wanted to remind you about the fruit of the Spirit. Are we ready?
Yes, of course we are.
Love,
Joy, peace,
patience,
kindness, goodness,
faithfulness.
gentleness, self-control.
Yay! Galatians 5 verse 22 to 23.